Ben McKendry, how would you describe yourself as a football player?
I think I'm a box-to-box midfielder. That's, I guess, the label I'd put on myself, if any. I like to get on the ball. I'm a good passer, short and long range. I like to get in the box and try to see if I can nick a goal here and there. And at the same time, I have to get back and do my defensive responsibilities as well.
Why did you decide to sign a contract with a Finnish football team?
That's a good question. I've always kind of had in the back of my mind that coming to Scandinavia would be a great opportunity for me. I've heard great things about this part of the world, and my first 3 weeks here have certainly confirmed what I thought about this part of the world, and it's beautiful here in Turku. And at the same time, it's a great team environment. I've felt great in training and talking with the coaches and my teammates. It's been really positive.
You are not the only Canadian in the team. That must be very helpful to have another fellow countryman in the team.
Yeah, Jonathan's been great. I've been living with him since I got here, and we've been getting along really well. But all the other guys on the team have been great as well. Fortunately, they all speak English pretty well, so I've really enjoyed to get to know everybody on the team.
Has something in Finland surprised you?
Surprised me. Just the cold, just the cold, really. When I first knew I was coming here, I looked on the iPhone weather app to see what the weather was like here, and it was minus 17. So already I knew I had to bring extra coats and stuff when I flew over here. But no, everybody in the country has been really, really welcoming, and I've been pleasantly surprised. Yeah.
Nice to hear that. Canada is not your only nationality. What is the story behind the New Zealand citizenship?
Yeah, my parents both were born in New Zealand, and I have cousins and aunts and uncles and grandparents and stuff in New Zealand. And they moved to Canada about 30 years ago and set up their life there. And my parents both got jobs and had my brother and I, and we set up shop in Vancouver, Canada, which is obviously a long way away from New Zealand, but we've really enjoyed our life there, and still go back to New Zealand quite often to visit relatives and friends and stuff there.
As Finnish people know very well, Vancouver is a big hockey town, Vancouver Canucks. Yeah. Was there ever a chance that you would become a hockey player?
Yeah, I played hockey when I was a kid, actually, but I had to make a decision eventually, because Saturday morning I'd play hockey in the morning, and then right from hockey I'd go play soccer. So it began to kind of take its toll on my body, even though I was still young. But obviously I chose soccer, but I still keep an eye on the hockey, because it's hard not to when you live in Canada. But yeah, we've had a lot of Swedish players come through the Vancouver Canucks. That's the NHL team in Vancouver. I think a few Finnish players, but definitely more Swedish players. The Sedin twins are the two kind of big players that we have.
You made your national team debut last year when Canada played against Bermuda. What kind of an experience that was?
That was brilliant. Yeah, that was something different. I'd never been to Bermuda before, but yeah, it was pretty special, and I got to share my first cap with a few close friends that I grew up playing soccer with as well. So that was kind of special. But yeah, international soccer is something that I want to aim for, and I see myself having those goals to play for the national team.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
As hopefully still playing soccer. Yeah, I've really enjoyed my first month here, so maybe in 5 years I'm still here in Turku or with another team in Finland or Scandinavia. But yeah, who knows? I want to play for a long time, so I still see myself playing in 5 years.
The new TPS striker Drago Milovic is almost 2 meters tall. What kind of an effect he has on your game as a midfielder?
Yeah, it's great to have a big guy up there. Gives you a bit of a target. If you're under a little bit of pressure, you can just hook it or put it up in the air for him to win. But yeah, he's done really well this first week in training, and obviously he got a goal in his first friendly match. So yeah, the squad is coming together really nicely.
What are the skills and other things that you would like to improve during next season?
Well, at first I want to learn this system. It's a little bit different to what I'm used to, coming from the team I was with in Vancouver. So that's kind of my first goal, is to learn what they expect from me that might be different to what I'm used to. And then when I get going and hit the ground running, I want to score some goals and have some success with the team and enjoy winning and have a good season.
Your greetings for the fans.
Yes, excited to meet everybody. I've already met a few of you at our friendly matches, but I'm so excited to have our first home game here in Turku and see what kind of support we get, because I've heard some great things about the fans here.